Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I have a hashtag Thrifty Thursday or hashtag Sunday Flea Market story for you today. Come on along. My first flea market story is about washi tape. Now, I found this case at the flea market a couple weeks ago, and just yesterday I got out my washi tape. Well, there was a few rolls in here, if you remember when I hauled this. Some of this tape was in here, a few of these. And finally, yesterday, let me spin it around, I went and got out my other washi tape and I filled it up. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. All my washi tape fits perfectly in here. I like it. And I was very happy, and I closed the lid and I put it in the closet. But today we went to the Sunday flea market. And the third vendor that I went to had this. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is huge, huge, huge. This is 14 by 14 by 10. I might wind up peeling this off so I can see what's inside. And it's in really good shape. And inside, this one has a handle, the other one doesn't. Can I get it under the camera? Yes, I can. This one has 4 removable trays. And let me spin it around some more. Oops. I can just get that under there. I think there's one more. Okay, I'm going to move the camera. Oops. Hang on. You're getting moved. Okay, I moved the camera up a little bit. These are also removable trays. Look at all this sparkly. This is all sparkly washi. Look at this. 2 rolls of sparkly. Got the little thin ones. These are like tie-dyed. There's some more sparkly down here. This is a set of black and gold. Look at this. Gorgeous. Oh, that's on a roll. That's cool. All kinds of things. We got a brand new box there. Some really pretty boho tape back here with paisley. Look at this one. Gorgeous. I love that one. That's got to go in my nature journal. And then we got the set of black and white. We got the reds, the oranges, the greens, blues and purples here. And look at these foil ones. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm not looking to see what I have under the camera. I'm sorry. Gorgeous foils here. Look at all that washi tape. Okay, so there are, okay, I did a quick count of 133 rolls of washi tape. Of course, they are used. There's one package of brand new tape. Most of them seem to have quite a bit on it, though. A few of them look like they're towards the end. Most of them look like they got a lot on them. So I got this case and 133 rolls of washi tape. Now, should I take out my other washi tape and put it in here, consolidate the whole thing? Because this was my collection. I think this will all fit into here, and then I can use this for something else. But, okay, so take a guess. I got this case with 4 removable trays and 133 rolls of washi for $20. Now, I looked on the Michaels website, and this at Michaels, the case right now, no washi tape, is $42.99. So even if you got it half price, it's $21 just for the case, which is in pretty good shape. But inside there are 133 rolls of washi tape. So I believe this was my deal and steal of the day. $20. So my job now is going to be sort through these and put them in here. And then figure out what I can use this case for. Okay, now over in the tub o journals that haven't been made yet. In this bag I have my Steampunk book. And I want to make a steampunk album. So this will be companion to my Emma, the Shabby Chic. This will be all steampunk. And I got this, I don't know, it was at the yard sale or at the flea market, and I've been saving up stuff, steampunk stuff to go in here, stuff like this. So today at the flea market, I saw these two books, The Way Things Work. So I figured, oh, they got to be full of gears and things. Look at these. Some of the pictures are just nice and vintage sepia color already. And I'm like, oh my gosh, gears and cogs and wheels and clocks. Perfect for this steampunk. Got to go more this way for industrial. Like that. Batteries. Look at this. Perfect steampunk illustrations. I don't know why this woolly mammoth keeps showing up, but look at that. Electric motor. Perfect. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look at these illustrations. And there were two of them. This is the new with 80 new pages, expanded and updated, and this is the old one. Somebody's Christmas present in 1991. So I took both of them only because how much they cost. Each book was 50 cents. So I got all this wonderful steampunk paper for $1. Look at this. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So these two books together were $1. These books brand new are $35, but I'm sure you can get them at a good price somewhere. But still, for 50 cents, my gosh, look at this, 50 cents. A lot of paper in here to play with for 50 cents. Well, that's funny, that's a movie projector. I just put a picture of an old movie projector in my beautiful journal. Where'd it go? Oh well, lost it already. Lost it already. Let's see, where was it? There it is, look at that. It was one of these old movie projectors. That would have gone good on that page. Okay, so that is for my steampunk. I'm really just undecided about what to do about the cover, about altering this. I almost want to leave the whole book intact and just journal right on top of the pages. But I want to maybe collage the cover with something. Do a collage-y kind of cover. Okay, I've done all kinds of covers. Lately I've been making a lot of these fabric covers. and just decorating them. And I have like bubble envelope or something on the inside and just sewing in some signatures. This is my garden journal. I did a few like this, the beautiful journal and the kitty boho journal and a few others. Of course, I have my little golden book journals, and the cover's made from the little golden book. Then I have my altered composition book. On this one, I did nothing to the cover because I really loved the cover on this one. Composition notebook, and this is one of my chunky monkeys. And then this composition book had a really pretty cover, reminded me of a nice beach pattern. And I did put a diorama on the front. And inside this plastic is a real seahorse and a seagull feather and shells and seaweed and sea glass. I put a little mermaid down there. And I did put some shaker stuff in there. Some glitter. But when I first started journaling, I did do sort of a, this one kind of looks steampunky too, doesn't it? I used stencils and acrylic, and I think there's material, muslin, plain muslin material on here. There's glitter, stamping, so it's almost like a mixed media cover. Here's the back. This is a stamp I made. So this was originally a like a little stationery keeper that I got at Five Below, and it has a little magnet on it. And I took out the little post-it notes and things that were inside, and I made it my journal cover. Got a key on there. So I'm thinking of doing something like this on here. Now this is a little raised here, but that's okay. I'm probably going to gesso it, maybe. Put some tissue, do some, stamping and acrylics, things like that on there. So this is what I'm thinking for the cover of this one. And now that I have, no place to put anything, can't sit down, these books, I'm thinking this will give me paper to put on this side. So there's a little illustrations on some of these, which are kind of nice too. But I could put more steampunky things for backgrounds and use some of them for like pockets and fold outs and tip-ins and flip-ups and things like that. Because see, like, there's not much on that page, and you can really cover that with something. So I think it'd be really cool to take some of these very industrial pictures and put them on these pages. So that's the plan for that. Okay, the next item fell out to the bottom of the bag. I have a feeling Mr. Possum was trying to take it out of the bag and it came open. But this is, I don't know how many sets here, but these are playing cards, and they have famous paintings on the other side. So I might have to go through here and sort them out and see if there's like separate decks. Here she's playing the little piano. But there's a few more different ones here. I'm sure these are all Impressionists, Renoir, Monet, or Manet. I can look these up, I guess. That's the same as the other one. So it looks like there are this one and this one, maybe 4 sets of cards. 4 sets of cards, so I'm going to go through here and separate them out. Yeah, okay, so we have 4 sets of cards with famous impressionistic paintings. There's no information at all, but I can look them up. So I got the box with the 4 sets of cards in it for $2, so it's 50 cents a pack. It doesn't matter whether they're all here or not, because I'll be using them for ATCs and little journaling cards and things. And also these are, stand by, these make perfect little backings for my Canon Ivy Mini printer photos. If you just want to stick it to a card and put it in a pocket, you've got it all set, pre-made. I can even cut this like a tag, put a little hole there, put the picture on it. That works just fine. So $2 for 4 sets of impressionistic playing cards. I thought that was a good price. Okay, they are all here. There are 52 cards and 2 jokers in each deck. They are used, but they are all here. 1 extra card that tells you how to keep score with bridge. I don't know, never played bridge, but I guess this is a bridge set, but they're all there. So even if you go to the Dollar Tree, they're like 2 for $1, 50 cents each. But these are a little bit prettier than the Dollar Tree. And I don't know how old they are, but they're used. Could be vintage, I don't know. It might be 20 or 30 years old. Made in Austria, very nice. Made in Austria. Oh, it says right there, bridge. This is a bridge pack. Made in Austria. And the last thing I got, well, it wasn't the last thing I bought, but the last crafty item that I bought today were these Charlie Harper cardinals. And I love Charlie Harper illustrations. I have this material I bought at a yard sale a couple years ago. That's like Charlie Harper. I have a ton of this. A ton of this material. Yards and yards and yards of this material. With the birds on them. And the insects. Looks like a kitty did. And there are 4 different designs. I don't know how many are supposed to be in here. I don't know, but the box is really nice, isn't it? I can make a Charlie Harper Cardinals journal. Oh, and here's some information. The Golden Book of Biology. And these could be the pages in the book. Do they all open up like this? So we have 1, 2. No, they don't. Some are like this, and some are like that. This is the male and the female. 3, 4, 5, 6. Male and female again. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this one's really funny. Look at all the beaks. Oh, and this one got the seed. This one's called the last sunflower seed. Oh. So what was I counting? I forgot now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of those. and 5 of those, and only 3 of those, and 5 of these, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18 of them, and a lot of envelopes. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, there's only 18 envelopes, 18 cards, so I don't know if anything's missing. But this would make a fun little album, fun little journal. This could be the cover. Gotta think about this. I could put this in here. Oh, anyway, I paid $2 for this. Got a nice box and everything. $15.95 retail. Cost me $2. It's a nice shape, and there's 18 cards. And then I could use some of this material to cover the back. I wouldn't cover the front, but I could use some of this material to cover the back of it. Alright, so here we have an idea for another journal. And I could start collecting some Charlie Harper illustrations. I like Charlie Harper. Okay, we stopped on the way back to get some kitty litter at the Job Lot, Ocean State Job Lot, which is like Odd Lot or Ollie's. They're all about the same thing. And they had these die cuts. They were $1.50, and you get 36 of them. 36 for $1.50. And I thought these would be really fun to do some summer journaling. I think these are all the same, yeah. Oh no, look. Oh, with a daisy. I love that. So some are daisy and some are peace. And look, they even have a little red tag there that says jeans on them. So there's 2 there. Let's see. Are these all the same? These are all the same. So 36. So there's probably 12 of these. And 12 of these, and 12 of these. Oh, that's cute. Aren't these cute? These are going to be fun in the summer journal. Fun, fun, fun. 36 for $1.50 at the Job Lot. I've got one more thing, and this is Happy Mail from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And my crafty friend Dolores J. Rush, the Rush Lady, is on vacation, and she sent me this beautiful postcard from the beach. So now I got this postcard, and I'm like, I want to put it in a journal. So now, this is the stuff I've been saving for my summer beach journal. And this is going to be a mermaid journal, and I have a lot of stuff from the Dollar Tree here. I've got to paint these, don't I? Yes, I do. I got all kinds of things. I got ribbons, laser cuts. I got some material. This material I had, though, from something else. Mermaid material. So now I have to get all this stuff together here and make my summer journal. So I think this one is going to be another soft cover bubble envelope journal. Yeah, this is going to be a little soft cover journal. And then the Steampunk is going to be a hardcover journal, altered book. And I have one more golden book I have to put together. And, oh, now I'm going to make one with the Charlie Harper cards. So this will be a little one with a cardboard cover. So I have a soft cover, a cardboard cover, and a hard cover, and a little golden book. I have 4 journals I need to get together. And that takes me forever. But that's okay. What am I doing for the rest of my life, right? What am I doing for the rest of my life? So I'm going to put our postcard right in here with the stuff to make my summer journal. And get that down on the floor. And so I think that is it for today. I'm looking around and I'm going to do some journaling, but that'll be the next video. And I have this still on my desk. This is my experiment, and as you can see, none of these pictures have gotten that big blue spot on them yet. So if you're following along with me, you know what I'm talking about. I had a couple of pictures I printed out from my Canon IV Mini printer that got big blue spots on them. And I thought maybe it was the glue, so I tried gluing these down with different glues to see if that did a chemical reaction, but nothing's happened so far. So that's my experiment update. So I just want to thank you for coming along today. It was a really nice day at the flea market. And as you can see, I've got some things to play with, and that's what I'm going to go do. So I want to wish everybody happy Thrifty Thursday, happy bargain hunting, happy retail therapy. Thanks for coming along today. Bye-bye.